the UFO experience is never as bad as they think it is. The ideal situation would be that the person never remember anything, because they have been coming since the beginning of time, since the beginning of Earth. They have been here from the very beginning. As in my books, it talks about how they were responsible for the recreation of life on Earth. And they've been taking care of us all that time and checking on us. So they said the ideal situation would be that the person never remember anything and go on with their life. But the problem is the additives in our food, the pollutants in our atmosphere, if the person is on any kind of medication, if they're on any kind of drugs or alcohol, this changes the chemistry of the brain, and it colors the chemistry of the brain. So if they had an experience, they are remembering it in a distorted fashion, not in the way it happened. Sometimes they'll have dreams, or they'll have bits and pieces that they remember, but they remember it in a distorted fashion. And because fear is the strongest emotion a human has, they will naturally be afraid of it. If you don't understand something, you're going to be afraid of it. So they color it with fear and this emotional response. So all naturally they think something bad has happened to them. But when I work with the person, I'm able to remove that conscious part and get to the real event, the real circumstance of what happened, and it's never what they think really happened. Once they find that out, they'll say, well, that wasn't so bad. I can live with that. So that's my job, is to make people understand these things. So the first thing I would say is don't think it is a negative experience. There's always an explanation for what's happening, and it's not near as bad as you think it is. Early in my work, when I was first doing the UFO phenomena and investigating the cases, when all of a sudden, during one case, I had, see, as long as they're in that fear base, they're reliving it from the emotional state. And the person was on board the craft, and they were very frightened, and we were talking. And all of a sudden, I had this feeling of energy going through my body, a tingling in energy. And the voice changed that was coming from the person, and they said, she's the one we're supposed to tell. And I didn't know what they were doing, but they said we were checking it out. So they said, all right, what do you want to know? And you never ask me, what do you want to know? Because I have such a tremendous curiosity. So they said, you have been given permission. We will answer any question you want. And that began the work that was the custodians, and the convoluted universe has followed from that. But it not through one person. It happens time and time again through all the people I work with. All I have to do is say to them, is there anyone there on the craft that you can ask questions? And immediately someone will come forth and they'll say, all right, what do you want to know? We can talk to you. Because they said, why give the information to just anybody? Give it to someone who's going to use it. And that's why they've allowed me to ask the questions and get the information. So I've been able to find just about anything you could ever want to know, from their propulsion system, to where they live, what it's like on their planets, to why they are coming and what they are doing here. And it's amazing. And the theories I found are not like any other investigator out there. Okay, that makes it exciting. What's my life like? People say that I need to be cloned. They don't understand how I can do so much. Because I do write books. I have the 15 books, and I've just finished the new one, and I've got enough material to write 3 more. I wanted to take a month or so off. But I write the books. I see clients regularly. When I'm on the road, I see them wherever I am, but as a rule, I have an office in Arkansas where people come from all over the world to have sessions. So I'm doing the sessions. I'm also teaching classes of my technique all over the world. I travel constantly to all the different countries of the world and do lectures and expos and conventions. And then I'm also running my publishing company too. So I do quite a bit. And the publishing company, we have 20 other authors, and we are putting more and more books out all the time. It's the Ozark Mountain Publishing. and our list is growing. Our office space, we had to expand it this year, and we just built another new warehouse. So I'm involved with the business, with the teaching of the classes, with the traveling and the lecturing, seeing clients, and writing books. And I also have a weekly radio show, so there's a lot I do, and that's only scratching the surface anyway. I keep busy. My website. The name of the company is Ozark Mountain Publishing, so the website is abbreviated. It's www.ozarkmt.com. Or for anybody overseas, it's ozarkmt.com. That's my website. We also have an 800 number if people want to call in with that. 1-800-935-0045. But if you check on my website, all the books are there. My schedule of speaking engagements is on the website. My list of classes are also on the website. And if anyone wants to have a private session, they call the office or go through the website to schedule appointments. So you can contact everything through the website. Okay.